Good morning, FG. Good morning, gamer. Good morning, gamer. Yes, I am Red K.
I'm being recorded. Just want to let you know, being recorded. I'm the loneliest wolf by choice.
Oh, back at it again. Today's date is May the 26th, and we got a lot of stuff coming up, man. E3's here. I'm starting to. I don't know about you. Yesterday, you were like, I'm not really feeling anything as far as new announcement. I'm starting to get into the E3 kind of spirit a little bit. I don't know about you.
You're just overexcitable.
Maybe that is
That's all
true.
you are.
There's a lot of announcements coming up. So Valve let it slip that they're working on basically a Switch. So in the Valve latest version of Steam, slipped in somewhere hardware-related code, which could confirm that sources have claimed the code points to a device called the Steam Pal. Though it's noted this might not be the final name for the device. The portable PC device is being designed as an all-in-one PC with the game controls and touchscreen. However, it won't have removable controllers that like the Switch Joy-Cons, basically. So it's like a Steam Switch, but like just a Steam thing.
It's a Switch Lite, basically.
Basically, but everything's some iteration of Game Boy or whatever the case is like that. But Steam is not a hardware company, though, right?
Technically, no, they're more of a software company. I really, in a way, well, Steam is Valve is a software company.
Valve, exactly.
Steam is Valve's
infrastructure
store. No, it's their store. It's their Steam is their basically their gaming platform store.
Yeah, their launcher, basically, right?
Yeah, so Valve is making a handheld system for Steam. I don't know how this. I think it's a great idea. I
think so too.
How it's going to. How is it going to be implemented? That's
don't they still have Steam Big Picture mode? Isn't that a thing you can still use?
Yeah, Steam Big Picture mode is still on PC that you can still use, as well as it's basically the infrastructure for the Steam box.
Yeah, exactly. So the Steam box, but like having a Steam device. Or that's like the Switch that you can take on the go and has all your like bajillion of Steam games like that people have in their collection. Like that's pretty appealing, especially for PC players. I think you're by having it you'll get to the like Switch players and people who like handhelds or whatever the case is. But I think you're really marketing to the PC players that want to have a little handheld PC on the go, right?
Maybe. I think it'd be more for people who travel a lot, who do like to do their gaming. I don't think you're going to find like the average PC player wanting or needing one of those, because most of those people either have like a high-end laptop they're going to use anyway, or or they're just going to be at home with their own PC rig anyway. So I think it's more for people who are like on the go or that are traveling, might be more convenient for that. So maybe some of those people who have a laptop and stuff will take that with them. But for the most part, if you have like a high power laptop, even if you do use it for like partial business stuff, you kind of don't, in my opinion, need a little handheld system that'll play the same stuff that your laptop will play.
Okay, so there it is right there though. But people have. Oh, yeah. You're right. I was saying that I know it was really more convenient to because I'm cheap and I fly cheap to have my Switch on me when I was flying for the last couple. The last year I've been in and out the state or whatever the case of Florida. But yeah, having your Switch device around you that you can use, and it'd have to be competitively priced to the Switch. You know what I'm saying? Because it does kind of the same thing.
Well, even then, saying what you just said, the Switch is its system. There's no like other alternative to it, right?
Yeah,
you have like a gaming. If someone has a gaming laptop, why would I want this little handheld device that I can take with me when I have my laptop with me? Or if you have a PC rig and you're not traveling a lot, kind of just seems pointless, just to me, from my understanding.
Yeah. Also, we got word today that the Xbox Bethesda, which is the same thing, E3 2021 showcase is officially set for June 13th, which is a Sunday, which is usually Bethesda and Xbox, before they were even like a company that was together, always did their E3 thing before the official E3 anyway. I'm not sure if they're going to have like a video that goes out or actually people on stage or whatever the case is, but people are excited. They're going to see Starfield. Yeah. So people are really excited to see Starfield. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some like Halo to like kind of make up for the fact that Halo had the year off to basically get polished and everything like that. But we officially got our first, I guess you could say, well, I guess E3 really starts this week, but officially for the big three, Xbox is coming out first on June the 13th, which is going to be that Sunday. Anything you waiting to see? I mean, as far as a Game Pass holder?
No, not really. Like I said, there's not really anything that's like wowing me per se. So I'm just waiting to see what they announce.
So to keep in theme with all the remakes that are going on, like the Virtua Fighter, this must be like the 5th or 6th time this thing is being remade. But Saints Row the Third, a 360 game, is being remade once again. Did you play it when it first came out?
Yes, I played 3 because I loved 2. 2 was fun. I played 3. 3 was a step in the right direction, and 4 was just like, why are we doing any of this? We're going overboard now. We're going a little bit.
4 was more like a glorified DLC, if you ask me, to 3.
No, it felt like a full game. It felt like a full game.
With the whole Matrix stuff and everything they were doing, and like
it did feel like it felt like its own game, but it was kind of like it was jumping the shark. It was like off the rails a little bit.
Jumping the shark for a game that jumps the shark.
Yeah, it jumped the shark twice. It already like switched this thing up because I remember Saints Row 2 was like a lot more like, oh, they're just going
Saints Row 2 was
heads
more
on
like
head crazy, right? So
yeah, it was more like the crazier GTA, right? At that point.
Yeah, just GTA, Saints Row 1 was more like super serious, super grounded, and then Saints Row 2 was just like arcade. It was just an arcade mode, essentially.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Saints Row 3 kind of sort of expanded on that feeling, that good feeling of having a arcade title, and then Saints Row 4 was just like, jump the shark again. Like, good lord, like it was crazy. It wasn't bad, but it was just like I couldn't really get into it because it was like, all right, I some of the stuff is cool, but like I'm just gonna be spending my entire time running, jumping, and flying, gliding and stuff like that. I felt like it removed a lot of the gameplay of Saints Row was because you didn't need to do all the stuff that you could do. So
Johnny Goes to Hell was pretty fun though, and then you got him back and all. It was just Saints Row 4. Saints Row 3 though was actually, I thought, done pretty well, and is one of the games that I like the most for its music. They had the opening scene with Power from Kanye. That fit like the theme of the game. And then on Saints Row 3, I remember at the end, like the last boss fight, quote unquote, like I Need a Hero starts playing.
Yep.
I was like, this is perfect. It was the right amount of silly zaniness mixed in with some, for the time, good gameplay. I think the good thing about this remake is that it was already remade on PS4, Xbox One. So this is a free upgrade to the remake on the next gen systems, and it looks good. I mean, it's a fun game just to play.
Right. I agree with that.
I wouldn't pay more than $40 for it, though, right? I mean, it's been out since.
I'd pay $20. $20 for a game that you brought out already like 3 times, and it's just the same game. $20.
GTA.
Yeah, I haven't bought GTA since the first time it came out. I have not bought it again. I've thought about it. I've not bought it again. I didn't buy it for the PS. What is it? It came out on PS3, right? I didn't buy the PS4 version.
It came out.
Not buying the version for PS5 when you know that's inevitably coming out. And I didn't buy the PC version. The PC version that I have, what was it? What's the store? The Epic Store gave it away for one of their things. So I was like, oh, sweet. And you want to know what it's been doing? Sitting. I haven't played it. I haven't done it. I think I downloaded it and I was like, I'm never playing this shit. And like,
I think I got it on Game Pass too.
Yeah. And if it's on Game Pass, and I got it on Game Pass with PC, like I have not played the game. I beat the game. I played a lot of the
online
Grand Theft Auto Online because I was waiting for like the heist and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Heist didn't come out fast enough, so I was just like moving to other games. I'm not buying that game again. I'm just not.
I'm with you, man. Like I think I I know the online is totally different from when like it first dropped. It's like a totally different thing now. But I played the first iteration of the online, and it just wasn't for me. I've been meaning to get back into it to see why everybody likes it so much. But yeah.
The same thing applies for Skyrim. I'm not buying that game again. Bought it when it first came out, played some of the DLCs, didn't buy the Legendary Edition, didn't buy any of the extra stuff. I'm not going back to Skyrim. I'm just not. I'm good.
All right, so everybody's having their live streams. Of course, we said earlier that E3 on the 13th, Xbox is going first. I'm pretty sure Nintendo's going to have some kind of playhouse or something during that era. Well, no, Nintendo said they're part of E3, so they're actually going to have an E3 conference, which is basically just going to be a direct. Tonight, there is a Dragon Quest celebration event going on. If we get a chance, we'll report on that. Sega's having their Sonic Central on the 28th, which is Friday or tomorrow? No, Friday. Friday's 28th. Then
I feel like they missed an opportunity for calling it like a Sonic special or something like that. Like, yeah, Sonic Central.
Yeah, it's 30 years. Like, you know, that means that when I first got my first Sega, like Sonic had. That's so crazy to me, man. 30 years, Jesus. Anyways, right?
You said it. I was just like,
I was 6. So then we got the Virtual Fighter reveal, which is going to be tomorrow. Actually, we'll talk about that more on the Good Morning FGC. And now we got Far Cry 6, which is going to have an official live stream. I think this is going down Friday too. But this is the little teaser trailer they put out, so let's check it out.
My true Yarans, this is my promise. While these fake Yarans may spread chaos, confusion, and noise, I will be right here with you to defend Yara. We will sacrifice in the name of progress, and we will rebuild paradise.
So Far Cry 6 Ubisoft gameplay reveal May 28th. Is this, I guess they're not going on the story of the world exploding or whatever the case is, and then
I think the Far Cry 5 was just a standalone thing. When it came to how it ended, spoiler. Because they did what was it, New Dawn? So that was the tie-in for that story. I think they just did a branching storyline split there. Because in a weird way, all of the major Ubisoft titles tie in together, some way, form, or fashion.
Yeah, with Assassins and everything like that.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed, the Watch Dogs series, and Far Cry, the big three, like tying together, like story-wise. Speaking about the gameplay reveal, I have a feeling it's just going to be Far Cry. I mean, they haven't changed Far Cry since Far Cry 2, technically. Like, Far Cry 3 was like the most like they really kind of like tweaked and stuff. Yeah. But since Far Cry 2, the gameplay style really hasn't changed. Since Far Cry 3, they really kind of like solidified what they wanted to do for Far Cry. And it has been kind of like the same game with like maybe they add like a vehicle or two here or there.
All the Ubisoft games are kind of the same. Like I'm playing through which is a great game. I forget what the name of the game is. It's the Ubisoft game Heroes and Monsters. But not Heroes and Monsters. That's what it was originally first called. The game is like you got the Greek gods. The Greek game. Yeah. It was originally supposed to be called Heroes and Monsters, which I thought was a great
Phoenix Rising.
Phoenix Rising. Heroes and Monsters was way better. But anyways, so Phoenix Rising, and it's you go to a patch of land, you go to a point, you open up the map, you do the things on the map, you go to another part of another map, open that map up. Enemies are a little bit harder. You get a point, you upgrade more.
Let's not act like that game just isn't Breath of the Wild.
I mean, and like that, and like Breath of the Wild isn't every like Breath of the Wild isn't a better version of everything that's Assassin's Creed. Like it's no more.
It's not. It's not. It's not. Breath of the Wild really changed what it was.
Oh yeah,
Assassin's Creed at the time that Breath of the Wild came out was nothing like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. I'm saying, but the formula for open world games, the industry as a whole has taken Ubisoft's lead and iterated on it and made it better.
I disagree, but
Who would you say, just curious, who would you say like is the, I guess, father of open world games, like that everybody kind of like has built
really
off?
want you really want me to answer this question?
Yeah.
Rockstar.
True. Facts.
Ubisoft was not doing half the crap that they're technically doing. Like Grand Theft Auto kind of like solidified the idea
Of open world. Yeah.
open world games. I don't even think that that Grand Theft Auto was, if I'm not mistaken, it's not the first one that actually did it, but it's the one that kind of like solidified this is
thing.
where we should be going
Mm-hmm.
with gameplay from Grand Theft Auto 3 on, right?
Yeah.
And then people were like, oh, that's a great idea. And then they ran with it. Assassin's Creed 1 came out in what, 2006?
2006. Yeah.
When did GTA 3 come out?
2001, 2002, something like that. 2000.
No, it came out. I think it came out a little bit before that. No.
Maybe 99. No.
You're right, because I was in middle school when PlayStation.
Yeah, I want to say 2001.
I want to say 2000.
2001. Yeah. I mean, you're right. You hit it on the head. Yeah.
Like Ubisoft has. I won't say that they have not
Put their hand on the culture,
carved their path out, and they've actually made they've changed what open world games is to now. But within Ubisoft itself, they really haven't done anything.
Yeah, their formula
different.
is kind of samey for all their games.
Yeah,
it's just like first person versus third person.